Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I have another plan with me from August 21st to August 27th. And I was trying to wait until my kids were up before I started this because I can be a little bit loud in the morning, but it is 9:30 in the morning and they should be up already, so they can deal with it. So I was going through and trying to figure out, I really want to start using fall kits, and I figured this week, maybe next week will be the last week I use summer kits, because there's one other summer kit I really want to use, so I might just use two more. But this one is pretty basic. It doesn't have washi or anything, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet, but I will figure something out. It's from Sweet Kawaii Design, and it is one of her old kits, and it is her camping kit. So it's pretty basic. There's not a lot to it. There's definitely a lot of day cover-ups, but other than that, there's not a lot to it. So we're just gonna kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it just yet, how I'm going to plan all this out, but you will be here to watch. All right, guys. Hi guys, welcome back. So I am going to attempt to do a better job at this one than I have the last couple. I feel like I keep running out of things to say, and if I just walk you through what I'm doing at bare minimum, it will be more interesting than me sitting here babbling like an idiot. So this one, the kit was so small that I definitely had to use a bunch of outside help from other old kits and glitch sheets and all sorts of little things. And so I will try to walk you through the basics as I go. I know there's going to be some that there's too many little characters and little icons that I'm not really sure where I got most of my stuff from. I do know that the main kit itself is from Sweet Kawaii Design. And then I used a lot of Libby & Co. stickers, and I used several Glam Planner stickers, and I'll try to point those out as we go along because there just wasn't enough little boxes and stuff for me. This little sticker here for the sidebar is just so cute. It says, "Campers have s'more fun." Get it? Because it's a s'more. Yeah. Okay. So most of the Sweet Kawaii Design kits come with headers, but a lot of the headers are blank. And I really prefer having blank headers over having a bunch of worded headers because I don't use that many. And I have a huge stack of headers that I have never gotten around to using. And having these blank ones, to me, is just more fun because I can put them wherever I want. I don't have to worry about it, which is also one of the perks of having glitter headers, which I always forget to use. But I like these ones a lot because of the fact that they really add to the kit without having to have words on them that I don't want nor need. So this is one of the glitches I told you about. I have a whole recent glitch grab bag from the Glam Planner that I bought at one of her glitch sales that I got while I was away. And I had a feeling that there was something in there that I could use. And so I went and I checked after I finished putting all my headers and stuff down and just kind of thumbed through it really fast and came up with this washi. This washi is for the same kit or the similar kit. It's got a very, very similar art to it. I know that the girl from Sweet Kawaii Design, Tasia, she draws all of her own stuff, but this kit is the kit from Glam Planner is very, very similar. So I thought that it would work really well with this. And so I used most of the washi throughout this kit in order to fill in some of the blanks. The habit trackers are from the Libby & Co. kit that I was using. This is actually a lot of the leftovers from the birthday kit that I used for Elise back in June. I really, really liked the kit. It was really cute, but it has 5 billion stickers to it. And so there was way more stickers than I could ever use. And I've actually used them in the last several weeks that I've had the smaller kits. I used one when I did the Peacock kit of the Glam Planners. It was also an old kit that didn't have a lot of boxes or things to go with it. I also used a bunch of this Libby & Co. kit too. And so now I'm almost completely out of anything that is box related in that kit. All I have left is the bigger checklists and then the smaller checklists, but I don't have any of like the actual boxes. There's a few appointment labels left, but there's not much because I really kind of just stole everything out of that kit for the last couple of weeks I've done with the smaller, older kits that I had in my stash, because I love all these kits and I want to actually use them. So I've just been kind of making my way through my collection and not buying much. In my sidebar for the last 2 weeks, I've had a no spend. Last 3 weeks since I got home. So yeah, the last 3 weeks I've had no spends, and I've only spent money twice in that whole time. And so I don't have a lot of mystery kits coming at this month's Libby & Co. won't be coming. I had it in my cart, but I was waiting for the Planner Gems to come up, and Planner Gems never reopened her shop for this month, and I don't know if I just missed that announcement or what, but I waited so long that Libby & Co. and Sticky Essentials both sold out before I was able to get it, because I was waiting for Planner Gems because I wanted to make the most of my purchase and just buy one purchase instead of like 5 little ones. So I won't be having a lot for hauls coming up soon, because I don't have half of the mystery kits that I normally buy, which is kind of sad, but So I have no idea what background noise you can hear. I am sitting in a fairly quiet room. My AC's on, but the AC's super quiet. I don't have any of my fans on because the fans are super loud, and all I can hear is chickens. The chickens outside have been going crazy. Earlier this morning, there was a bunch of cars going by, loud trucks and ambulances, and then the bell was going off, so I was waiting until everything kind of calmed down, and then the chickens started going. And so for the first 5 minutes of this, all I can hear is chickens, 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 chickens. Can somebody please explain to me what the deal is with chickens on these islands? Because we were in Hawaii for a couple of days and they had the exact same issue. So many chickens. Anyways, so all these little squiggle boxes that you see coming up, all the little scalloped squiggle boxes. Oh, look, there's a helicopter. Which means that my husband's helicopters are flying right now, because those are the only ones on the island. I have no idea if you could hear that. You'll have to let me know. Just tell me down below if you can hear the chickens and helicopters. Because if you can't hear them, then I won't worry about them in the future. But if you can hear them, I'd be interested to know. So anyways, the scallop boxes are the Libby & Co. boxes. So those ones I can tell you for sure. Any scallop box that you see pop up, those are the Libby & Co. So for about 3 days this week, I had to get up early because we were trying to switch our schedules from working out at night to working out in the morning. And we found that if I take my husband to work, we can work out either before he goes to work or right after I pick him up, one of the two. And it's a better schedule than working out in the middle of the night. This week was kind of bad though, because we kept getting hurt. We had I pulled a muscle in my upper thigh. I don't know what I did. I picked up a couple of weights that weren't even that big. I think they were 15 pounds, 20 pounds. So they were big-ish, but they weren't big. And I must have sat down funny, and I pulled a muscle, and it killed. I could hear it pop. That was last week. This week, I finally feel better, and we did back and buys, and Pat picked up a weight. Again, not a very heavy weight. He must have just done it awkwardly like I did and popped something in his shoulder. And so we had a couple of days in here. I can't remember if he did it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I think he did it on Wednesday because we took Thursday and Friday off because of his shoulder. And we took so many off days this week between being kind of sickish, not sick, just ish. And then being hurt, we've had to take a few too many days off, but it's been okay. So yeah, I think it was Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday I had to get up early, so you can see those right there. And I've used little icons. I think the little alarm clock icon on Tuesday came from the Glam Planner, and I think the little bed icon on Wednesday came from Libby & Co. I think it's in that same group. I tried as hard as I could just to keep to a certain section of stickers so I would know where these things came from. The little appointment labels that I'm putting down on Monday and Tuesday with the Happy Mail sticker, again, all came from Libby & Co. And so by the time that this plan with me is over, I honestly don't know whose stickers I have on my planner more. Do I have Libby & Co.'s or do I have Sweet Kawaii Design? And I put Sweet Kawaii Design in the description because that's the main kit. But I'll be sure to put down in the actual, info box that I got most of my stickers from Sweet Kawaii and Libby & Co. and Glam Planner. Even though the washi is not a huge deal, it definitely does take up a good chunk. That box I just put down, the little square one, is also from Libby & Co. It was supposed to be my workout one for that day, and I forgot to write it in. I'm looking at it as I'm going through this week and editing, trying to figure out what was supposed to go in that box. And it wasn't until I was editing that day that I realized that I was supposed to be my workout box. So I wrote it in, but it's not going to be on this video at all because I didn't realize it until like 15 minutes ago. As I'm editing the whole thing, I saw it sitting there when I was actually filming it still. Like I was doing the weekend and I'm trying to figure out what that box was for and I could not think of it. And it wasn't until I was editing it that I'm going, oh, that's what that's for. Because now that I'm doing voiceovers, I don't talk very much when I'm doing the actual stickers themselves. Unless I'm talking to Elise or the cat or something, because I swear anytime that I have any video recording going, I have Jeffrey yelling at me. I don't know why, but he just absolutely loves being a part of my videos and he only wants to be there verbally. So he'll come up to me and scream at me. And if you hear it from a distance, he almost sounds like a child crying, but he's really not. He's just a 3-year-old cat who likes to be the center of the universe. But I guess that's just kind of cat-ish, right? Sure. The weeks have been kind of boring, but kind of fun at the same time. On Thursday, I went out to lunch with my friend Jinky. She took me out to Pieology because Pieology is one of those restaurants that everybody can eat in my family. So me, who is for all intents and purposes vegan. I'm a horrible vegan, mind you, but I do eat vegan and I do live that lifestyle. I just want things like M&Ms. And I feel like if you're a good vegan, you won't smell fried chicken and go, oh, I miss fried chicken. Or you won't look at M&Ms and going, M&Ms, those are my favorites. Or Haribo gummy bears. Those are the 3 things I miss. I miss my gummy bears because they have gelatin in them. And I miss fried chicken because it smells so good. And I miss peanut M&Ms because, again, they're my favorite. So I am the worst vegan ever. But Pieology is one of those places that we can all eat. They have vegan cheese there, which I only use a little tiny bit of. They have lots and lots of different kinds of vegetables. They have gluten-free crust. They have everything that we could possibly need. So it actually fits for any time we want to go out. We tend to do that because all of us can eat there. And anybody who's a normal meat-eating carnivore can also eat there because they have literally food for everybody. So Jinky took me out for my birthday and me and the kids had a nice lunch at Pieology, and it was really good to be able to sit down and actually have a day out with a friend and to actually have plans because most of our days are just not very exciting. Our weekends tend to be really full, but our weeks are really hit and miss because we only have one car and we live on a small island. There's not too much to do around here. So, also this week, my daughter has been binging on Grey's Anatomy. We got caught up last weekend. And so we finished the entire season up to this point. I mean, we still haven't obviously seen the new episodes, but they haven't aired yet. So everything that's been aired, we've seen. And my daughter went on to Netflix and wanted to start over. So literally every day for the last week, she's been watching Grey's Anatomy. I make her do all of her homework first, and then with her free time, she can watch Grey's Anatomy. That child is like 7 seasons into it. I swear she almost watches a season a day. And those things are like 45 minutes long. I have no idea how she's managed to cram that much in. And I have to remind myself that there's a bunch of seasons that only have like 8 episodes. So it's not so bad. But if you see Grey's on my planner quite a bit, that's why. Because that child is obsessed. And then I read Magonia this week. It was my book of the week. I've only read 5 books so far this month, and that just seems like a tiny amount. But some of these books are kind of big. They're all like, there's like half of them are like over 500 pages. So I guess it's not terrible. Then on Saturday, we had a family fun day. And of course, welcome to Guam. It rained the entire time. So I sat under an awning and watched my family play on Sea-Doos because it was too cold. And I think it's hilariously funny to say. I didn't think that would be a sentence that would ever come out of my mouth. But the water was like bath water, nice warm water. But I was actually cold because the humidity was really low. It was raining the entire time. The wind was blowing off the water. And 85 degrees with low humidity. There's never no humidity around here. With low humidity and constant drizzle, so you're always a little bit wet and you're always getting like wind blown on you. It was actually kind of cold, so I didn't want to go in the water, which of course my husband gave me unbelievable amounts of garbage for. He's like, come on, you're gonna be wet anyways. And I'm like, yeah, but at least up here I'm not freezing. I'm a little on the cold side, but I'm not freezing. So apparently I was a party pooper of the group. There was a couple of us that were sitting up underneath the awning and watching because we just didn't want to get wet because it was just too cold as it was. But I have to tell you, there's something absolutely amazing about being cold on this island because it's a tropical island. And I woke up last week and realized I don't get sweater weather here. It is always hot because it's a tropical island. And so having one day sitting outside when it was decently raining and not having to worry about being hot was amazing. So even though I didn't partake in the water sports, I still had a lot of fun. We sat around and chit-chatted all the moms who were just not into the whole getting wet and cold thing. So that's what we did on Saturday. And then, of course, I finished Magonia, and I haven't started a new book yet. I've been working on one of my audiobooks instead. It's just easier to listen to a book when you're busy doing things. We had church on Sunday like we always do, and then we worked out and went to the grocery store and got some food and some other little things. So Sundays have a tendency to be that day. Sundays are the days that we go grocery shopping, run some errands, do the little things that we've been putting off all week, because Saturdays are usually more fun days. So yeah, that's basically all that happened this week. I actually had a fairly productive week. I actually need to clean and do laundry this week though, because I've been putting that off and it's getting ridiculous. But yep, there's my week. We had, 5 days worth of workouts. I wish we'd had a few more, but what can I say? And I had one book down. So here's what's left of the Sweet Kawaii Design and the one glam planner page I brought up. I only have like one sticker left on it. I'm not sure if I should throw it away or not. I haven't decided. But everything else, I actually have a decent amount of stuff left. So that will go towards another week. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.